Welcome back. Well, hot cocoa bombs are still the rage this holiday season.
They are. I got a chance to learn how to make my own with a little help from Jackie at Sweet Girl Treats. We are in the middle of a Minnesota winter, and we all like to enjoy outside, right? The days that are sunny and warm, maybe skating, sledding, maybe out just walking the dog. And there's nothing better than having a cup of steaming hot chocolate. Jackie Tessing from Sweet Girl Treats, you've seen her on our show before. Well, she's making these creations. They're called chocolate bombs.
Yes, hot cocoa bombs.
Hot cocoa bombs.
Chocolate bombs, yes.
And I know that a lot of people are being attracted to these recipes. And
Yes.
We have in front of us all of the fixings to make these wonderful, they're little bombs that you basically just throw in a cup of hot milk.
Yep.
And, well, they explode in hot milk, and they're delicious.
Yes. All you do is heat up some chocolate chips or baking chocolate. This is about one bag, like one small bag of chocolate chips melted, and one small bag will make about 6 cocoa bombs total. So fill about 2 of these trays here. So all you have to do is take a normal spoon after you've heated your chocolate.
And you just put it in the microwave?
Yep, just in the microwave. Make sure you're stirring it every 30 to 45 seconds so that you don't burn it. But you'll take a spoon of chocolate. It's usually like 1 to 2 spoons is all you need. And you're going to use the back of the spoon.
Because it's really just there to be a shell. Right?
Yep. So you want to make sure it's thick enough so that there aren't any little holes or anything once the chocolate is hardened. Once you've filled this entire mold, you can just pop it in the freezer. One key for these two is making sure that you let the chocolate harden completely. Don't get too antsy, and after 5 minutes, if it looks hardened, I would say give it at least 15 minutes in the freezer. If they aren't totally hardened, they are going to start to fall apart on you as you make them. So that's one key, is making sure that these are fully hardened. And then the other key, so to getting the 2 spheres to stick together, I have a hot plate right here. I just took a clean plate, stuck it in the microwave for about 1 to 2 minutes, and it's warm. And so then if you've noticed too, I'm wearing gloves. I do recommend wearing these when you make hot cocoa bombs, just so you don't leave fingerprints on your hot cocoa bombs, and it keeps your hands clean too. But you're gonna just grab one of these and melt the edge a little bit. Since the plate is hot, it's gonna melt pretty quickly. So then you can take the one side, and so now we're gonna fill it with its toppings. So I use peanut powder and Reese's to make a peanut butter one. You can do a cookies and cream and add white chocolate and Oreos. You could add Andes mints and make a mint one, or you could add caramel bits and use caramel hot cocoa mix to make a caramel one. So there's so many options with flavors here. So what kind do you think we should make today?
Let's see, I love peanut butter, so I'm gonna go with the peanut butter.
The peanut butter? Okay, so I recommend you could chop these up a little bit and throw a couple Reese's in there too.
Little chunks.
Little chunks. So I added about a teaspoon of hot cocoa mix here. You don't need to add too much because there's so much chocolate in the
you don't
mold.
have to go all the way to the edge.
Right.
That'd
and
be
then
too much.
We have the peanut powder here.
I didn't even know the peanut powder existed.
Yeah,
so
you can find it in like where they have maybe protein powder or in the baking. So you don't have to put a ton of this in either. Just a little bit of a sprinkle, and then the biggest part of a hot cocoa bomb is the marshmallows.
The marshmallows, yes.
So here we filled it about halfway. So now I'm gonna grab the other half of the hot cocoa bomb, and again, melt it just a little bit.
And is this just helpful to kind of get it to seal?
Right, yep, it helps it seal. So then I'm gonna just carefully put it together, and then I use my finger to kind of seal the melted chocolate around here. Then you can top them to make them look a little bit prettier, and you can see right here some finished ones that I have.
You added some of the ingredients that you put inside.
Yeah, so then you know what's inside it, right? So here's a peanut butter one that you just saw with Reese's. Here's a couple of cookies and cream ones with white chocolate and Oreos added.
Isn't that beautiful? A peanut butter cocoa bomb, and that is going to go directly into this cup. And you have the hot milk going?
Yep. So
do you start with the milk first?
Nope. So you would go and just gently place the hot cocoa bomb into your mug.
Okay.
And then I
just plop it in there.
Yep.
I want to be
plop it in there. It's gonna break anyway. So, and then I have hot milk, basically almost boiling. You want to make sure that whatever liquid you use, whether it's milk or water, is very hot.
Very hot.
And then I'm gonna pour it
Watch
over.
this.
See if we can get the bomb effect here as it melts.
Yep. Here you see.
And then
look at that. The marshmallows just pop out.
There they are.
Look at that.
Then you get to stir it, and you just have to stir the chocolate in and enjoy.
Look at that. And I can just, this is peanut butter in here. I've never had peanut butter in my hot cocoa.
It's very good.
I think I just need to, here, I'm going to just take a little taste. Oh, oh, that's good. That
Very
is
good.
delicious.
Peanut butter
Yum.
and chocolate, you can't go wrong, even in hot cocoa.
Thank you, Jackie. These are
Absolutely.
delicious. And now
Thank
you
you.
know how to make hot cocoa bombs. Perfect recipe for a cold winter's day.
And you didn't bring any for here?
Yeah, I drank them all. Sorry. No, I didn't. They were delicious, though.
They look very good.
And it's really fun to see, you know, like the marshmallows kind of pop to the surface.
I could see that being a really fun, like, kid activity.
Yes.
Maybe not little kid, but like, you know, late
sure.
grade school, somewhere in there.
And you were behind the peanut butter idea. You love peanut butter, too.
Oh, yeah. And I didn't know about the peanut powder.
Peanut powder.
Yeah, didn't know that was a
Obviously,
thing
we're not, you know, chefs or we're not bakers,
So
per
true.
se.